Hello everyone and welcome back to the Forest Nation Challenge series. In the previous episode, we found out that the NPCs don't know how to drive. What the? Did he even try to stop? I found out that the Scorpion King is really easy to flip over. I might have been a bit too optimistic. Yeah, that is not good. And we have chopped down the 300th tree. Well, how about that? I believe if my calculations are correct, I believe that this tree right here is our 300th tree to be cut down. And a few more. But today we are starting in pitch dark again, even though it is already 5 AM. I'm suspicious that it has something to do with it being October already. But me hating winter months put aside, we have a tremendous amount of work that needs to be done. And first one being all of the pellets that the sawmill has produced that need to be either sold or transported to the wood turner. So, with the plan set, it is time to move the big Massey out of the way, since as per usual, I have parked it in the worst place. Hopefully it won't be too in the way over here. Okay, next up, the 6110R needs to be hooked onto the trailer just as a precaution, plus we need some lights in order to see what we're doing. Now I think we are all set to start loading the pellets. First up, the long planks, because they are going to the wood turner to be turned into staircase railings. I'm curious. Am I capable enough to pick up all 5 wood beam pellets at the same time? Now I know that the forklift is capable of lifting 6, but that was under ideal conditions, which these aren't. I mean, might as well find out, right? Sometimes I surprise even myself with the things that I come up with, and then actually make them happen. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully I can save it. I shouldn't have bragged. So yeah. Now, all that is left are the prefab walls, and I'm not sure that I can fit them all onto the back of the trailer. Yeah, there is only space for 2, so one will have to go on top of the planks. There we go! I think this is the most we have ever filled this trailer up, and I hope I won't tip it all in the first corner. Oh, right, can't forget the pellet forks, otherwise we won't be able to load the railings. So, the wood turner is now filled up somewhat, and we have at least 4 pallets that we need to load. And this might be a bit tedious, so I'll try to time-lapse it if it won't be too nauseating. I have made a bit of a traffic jam, it would appear, but that happens if you park in the middle of the street on a busy October morning. First stop, the boatyard. And there go the wood beams. Next up, the marketplace. And we have sold everything, and now we have 82,000 euros in the bank. Well, that is the money earning portion of the video done. Now I have been thinking it might be time that I get a truck so that we can haul wood a bit faster. But I'm not even sure how much they cost, so let's take a quick look. Yeah, I figured that. They are in the 100 range. Now this one is only 74, but it is a manual, and considering where all I would need to go with it, I don't think it would be a good idea. Plus, we'd need to buy a trailer and most likely a wheel loader to load said trailer. So that might not be a feasible idea, as I had imagined. So, as I'm already here, is there anything good in the used market though? I mean, I don't really need another tractor, but the Fendt is starting, well actually, it was always struggling with the forestry trailer, so maybe if we replace the Fendt with this Deutz... it would be nice, not shifting gears anymore. Plus it has 100 horsepower more, and it can go 60 kilometers per hour. It started to rain again. How convenient. Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm gonna do it. It was the first tractor that we had bought, brand new, and we have put 7.2 hours on it, plus it looks in mint condition, despite all of the crashes that we had with it. That is it. Sold. Now for the new beast. Oh, and it comes in black. Perfect. And black rims. Now we are talking. But are there any mean-looking tires for it? Now the Ground Kings do look awesome on it. And I think we have our new tractor, ladies and gentlemen. And it can keep the license plate from the Fendt. So, here it is. 287 horsepower. And it sounds like nothing. A bit of a shame, isn't it? But it is what it is. We needed a bigger tractor, and here it is. We have got it now. Well, Finally, we have a tractor that doesn't look small when it is hooked onto the trailer. The roles have now reversed. Now let me check the lights on it. Are they any good? I would imagine they should be pretty decent. Now, well, they are nothing to be complaining about. They aren't as bright as the Ponzi, but those are almost too bright, if you ask me. I think it's only fitting that we get it to work. So, off we go to load some logs. There we go. Now I know that it isn't fully loaded, but it's going to the wood turner, so I think it will suffice for a while actually. Is it just me or does it feel a little weird? The tractor is really quiet. Like compared to the Fendt, it's basically silent. And we are at 2000 RPMs and we're pulling a mostly loaded trailer. But one thing is for sure, it isn't struggling with it at all. And we have arrived at our destination. So, how much have we brought in? 14,000 liters, which filled it to almost 3/4 of the way. So yeah, I think that with that, the wood turner should be happy for a while. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Again? And in the same intersection. What are the odds? I just don't get it. Like, do they have the right of the way? I mean, there aren't any signs anywhere, so I have no idea. But anyway, some minor inconvenient troubles aside, let's get the rest of the wood loaded onto the trailer. There we go. I'm actually not going to take this load anywhere, just yet, because I want to get going with the wood chopping. So I think it's finally time to wake the counter back up and make some noise. Well, it looks like we are starting to run out of trees in this plot. There is probably like 10 more pine trees that we can harvest, and then there is about 15 or maybe 20 more that we need to use the chainsaw on. So I think that in the next episode we'll need to expand again. So yeah, that is going to be fun. There we go, we are basically done with the Ponzi, so I'll park it over here and we can continue with the loading. And I might as well load the trailer up some more, since we do still have some space left on it. That right there is a full load, if you ask me. Oh, by the way, it got dark, so thankfully we have some decent lights on this rig so that we can work into the nights sometimes. Or most likely every time, since it gets dark at 5 PM. But who's complaining? Definitely not me. I love it. It isn't even struggling whilst going up the steep hill with a completely loaded trailer. That just goes to show you what 100 extra horsepower does. I think a good idea is to move the crane out of the way so that we can back up the trailer under the roof and deposit the logs. Well, another 23 tons of wood are now waiting to be turned into something nicer. I doubt it is going to get any darker, so I might as well go ahead and load another trailer full of logs so that we clear the pile a bit. There is something special about working in the night, with all of the lights on and a pitch dark sky. It's just so relaxing and peaceful. That didn't take long, and now we have a full trailer. And the sawmill is getting a bit full, so I'm thinking that I'll just sell the straight wood, so that we get a bit of money into the bank account without needing to wait throughout the night. How great! Our sawmill is offering the best price per ton. But we can't really sell to ourselves, or can we? Anyway, so that means we're going to the sawmill. I might be just imagining this, but it feels to me like we are getting everywhere way faster since we now have a 60 km/h gearbox. But like I said, I might just be imagining it. So, there we go! We got, only 17 grand for the full trailer load. Now, is it worth it? Most definitely not. But it does feel good getting the money straight away and not needing to wait for the wood to process and then get the money. But I think that this is going to have to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.